Hey everybody, it is Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Today we're looking at a couple of stories that are featuring a new Canadian exchange system that for people like me is actually very convenient because we have limited options over here in Canada. We'll take a look at those pieces. We'll also take a look at news out of Kucoin that is now delisting 6 coins. We'll let you know what those coins are, but let's begin as always on altcoinbuzz.io with a couple of news stories here about Ripple. And the question is being asked by Luke, is Ripple about to sign a partnership with Bank of America? Possibly. Is Ripple about to expand its partnership with a well-known bank? If the rumors appear to be true, then the Bank of America and Ripple have been in talks for a while now. The speculation started after the Bank of America representatives and the Ripple team met behind closed doors last week. Luke explains that Ripple's been pretty good when it's come to partnerships, and really they've been on fire. They've recently partnered with American Express and Santander Bank. Over the last week, however, the rumors regarding a potentially even bigger partnership have appeared all over the internet, and the alleged partner is Bank of America. Ripple was already working with the Bank of America, but according to the rumors, this partnership will be about something else than the deal which is currently in place. So you guys can read a little bit more here, but Ripple's all about what they've been doing over the last 2 years and even more recently with the XRP developments. But this all comes down, according to Luke, to Swift. So on November 13th, Ripple Labs CEO Brad Garlinghouse told Bloomberg TV that his blockchain-based company is able to gain customers at a fast rate relative to the market because financial firms are looking for faster, more modern technology than what is currently offered through entrenched fintech company Swift. And a quote from Brad, "The technologies that banks use today that Swift developed decades ago really hasn't evolved or kept up with the market." Swift said not that long ago that they didn't see blockchain as a solution to correspondent banking. We've got well over 100 of their customers saying they disagree. Well, if that's the kind of project and the type of partnership that's in the works, that could be a big one. We're not guaranteeing that that's what we're talking about here, but the rumor mill is already working overtime on the internet. You know how it is. So let us know if you think that this is a potential angle, that if there were to be a partnership with Bank of America, that's what they would go after, the Swift partnerships, the Swift network. In a related story, you have people like Cory Johnson that are really singing the praises of XRP, saying XRP is Bitcoin 2.0. According to the chief market strategist at Ripple, Cory Johnson, XRP is the second Bitcoin. So a little bit of a biased opinion, let's be honest, but nonetheless, looking at what Satoshi Nakamoto aimed to do with Bitcoin and what XRP currently is doing, XRP is, according to Johnson, a Bitcoin 2.0, especially when it comes to transactions per second. So there's some big solutions to scalability, especially that XRP is said to be able to deliver on. The Bitcoin's scalability issues have really become a topic of discussion, and it seems that the solution to the matter, the Lightning Network, will at the earliest be ready in 2020. That's a big problem. So we've seen that it has been improving quite a bit lately, but no, it's not quite done yet, to be fair. So when mentioning the scalability issues that plague Bitcoin, Cory Johnson went on to say that XRP is Bitcoin 2.0. In addition to this, Johnson also spoke out about how certain smart people such as Paul Krugman have vocally criticized blockchain and lack of development for all things related to cryptocurrency. So Johnson said, quote, "What they'll do is they'll point to blockchain and say it doesn't work for anything. It takes 20 minutes to do a transaction on Bitcoin." You hear the shift there. Blockchain doesn't work for anything to Bitcoin doesn't work well. And the strategist compared that weird analogy, saying that it was like saying horses were crummy for fast transportation without considering other forms of getting around. Furthermore, Johnson believes XRP is a second Bitcoin because the Ripple team has a different idea of what consensus is. While XRP, based on transactions per second, 2,000 at the moment, XRP could be compared to Visa rather than Bitcoin. Yes, it's definitely a strength that XRP has in its transactions per second. Quote, "The guys who made XRP, they looked at the white paper that Satoshi wrote about Bitcoin and said, hey, this is amazing. This could be reasonable at scale, but what would the problems be? There might be problems about needing total openness in every transaction. This is due to financial institutions, banks, and businesses not wanting their transactions, quote, out there for people to see who they are," stated Johnson, and he elaborated. "They want some sort of privacy, but they want some of the protections that an open network can have, and XRP provides that." So do you agree with Cory Johnson? He's optimistic, he's very biased, and he's obviously representing the company for which he works. But the transactions per second argument at least is a quantitative one that you can really point to and which is based on numbers. So let us know whether you agree with Cory Johnson in the comments below, or maybe some of the naysayers like Paul Krugman. Let us know also what you think about this potential Bank of America partnership. That could be a massive one. So we're here now switching gears, looking at a story on techvibes.com, the fast and the frictionless, building a cryptocurrency exchange with Shakepay. If you're not familiar with Shakepay, it's a service that for Canadians like me is a welcome alternative to some of the other options that have just been shutting down. I can't buy, because of my bank, I can't buy on certain platforms like Coinbase anymore, speaking as a Canadian, because they don't allow it on my credit card. There's all kinds of services that are no longer available. They have no problem if I go gamble away my life savings at the casino, but oh no, don't you dare buy cryptocurrency. So Shakepay, if you're not familiar with it, launched 3 years ago after going through the Boost VC Venture Capital Accelerator in the Valley. From there, they launched their original business plan: provide customers with a card they could load with Bitcoin, then spend in physical retail stores. Shakepay launched with a partnering issuing bank, but quickly ran into problems. Eventually, the partnering bank, along with Visa, cut off their partnership, and Shakepay's co-founder and CEO, Jean Amiuni, had to figure out the best course to fix the problem. Amiuni and his team had always planned on creating an exchange, but didn't know they would be forced into doing it that early. Quote, "We always felt it was an opportunity," he says. "When you look at it from a logistics perspective, we were highly dependent on the relationship with our issuing bank. That was something that worried me a lot. So when we were talking about the future of Shakepay, it made sense to be an exchange where you're not as dependent on a third party." So jumping back up in this article, Shakepay is based in Montreal. The company is an online exchange that allows users to buy and sell cryptocurrency at incredibly quick speeds. Through either a web or mobile app, users can purchase, transfer, or liquidate their Bitcoin within 10 minutes, a far cry from the hours or even days it takes for other exchanges to verify and log transactions. And that's if you're lucky as a Canadian, because so many of the banks shut you down from the get-go. Today, the platform is exiting its beta and officially launching in Canada. So here we have a post covering the same news on medium.com. Refreshed pricing and Shakepay launches out of beta. We're really excited to share some awesome news. Today, Shakepay is launching out of beta and we're refreshing our pricing. So this is from a couple of days ago, but here's the pricing update. The old trading fee was 1.75, so 1.75%, and less than half of that currently 0.75%. All funding and withdrawal details remain the same. You can look those up if you're interested. When we launched in beta earlier this year, we were really excited about the opportunity of allowing Canadians a frictionless experience to buy Bitcoin. We're Canadians and we knew how hard it was, but we thought that could be made better. It all started with a post on Reddit, and we quickly received some amazing feedback from the community. So you guys can check that out. So far, we've helped 40,000 customers exchange over 30 million in digital currencies. This is the start of something magical, and I bet you can feel it too. You can read more about the information here, what Shakepay is all about, some of the reviews, which are very positive on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. We're going to link to all this in the description below. If you want to check out their website here in Canadian dollars, this is probably something that most of you aren't used to seeing. Bitcoin is sitting at 5,845 Canadian dollars at the time of this recording. Ethereum just below 170 Canadian dollars. So check this out if you are Canadian, if this is an alternative that you're looking for. I can speak for myself and I'll say that it is a welcome alternative because our options are fewer up here in the Great North. So check it out, as well as their Twitter. All of this is going to be linked to in the description below. And finally today, guys, just want to make sure that this is something you're alerted to. Kucoin has delisted 6 coins, or I should say they will. So Kucoin to delist 6 coins, with a news brief here by Chris. In an official post uploaded on November 22nd, Kucoin announced that they will be delisting 6 tokens. These tokens have been delisted due to being, quote, disqualified. The 6 tokens to be disqualified due to the special treatment rule, and according to the post, they are EncryptGen DNA Publica PBL, Raiden Network Token RDN, Monetha MTH, BlockMason Credit Protocol BCPT, and finally Gladius Token GLA. You can read about the delisting process and the steps that it follows right there. Kucoin's special treatment rule follows 8 criteria and is subject to a mandatory review period for each coin or token, places in the special treatment category. After the review period, on a case-by-case basis, the exchange may choose to delist the reviewed coin or token, and the 8 criteria are the following. So if you hold any of those tokens, guys, just want to let you know that that is what's happening. That's the situation right now. If you have any one of the coins being delisted, please keep your funds safe and withdraw them as soon as possible. So take a look at your Kucoin account and make sure you're aware of this news. And with that, everybody, do be sure you are following the news by following Altcoin Buzz and Altcoin Buzz News on Twitter. Doesn't hurt to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Telegram either. Check out our last video here if you haven't watched it already, as well as our website content. And I hope you're staying warm wherever you are, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army, because it's very cold where I am. If you choose to invest, I wish you well. If not, hey, you may as well smash the thumbs up, and we hope to see you guys again soon in a new video. Take care.